Hi, this is Kevin from 귀신영어 together with Easy Up. Okay, so today we are going to talk about lesson 6. Okay, this is actually part 6, which is express an opinion. Okay, there are lots of different types of questions asking about opinions. Okay, today in particular we are going to focus on preferences. Okay, which one would you rather do? This one or that one? Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the problem itself. The questions states, do you prefer to go out and hang out with friends outside or to stay at home and spend time on your own? Okay, so that is the question. So basically what it's saying is, do you want to go out, hang out with friends outside, okay, spend time with friends, or do you want to spend time alone at home? Okay, two different situations here. Okay, so we are going to brainstorm a few key words, okay, that we will use to set up the response. Okay, so a couple of the key words that I want to go over are I prefer, okay, and then using rather than. Okay, so those two in terms of making a stance. Okay, the most important words that we're going to use are don't always have time, don't have the time. Okay, which also relates to busy schedules. Okay, and then we have another one, it's called new things and experiences. Again, new things and experiences. Okay, and then after that, many perspectives. Many perspectives. Okay, so it may not make sense to just read those 4 concepts, but we'll put it together and we'll show you. Okay, so there are about 6 different steps that we need to take. Okay, the format is very simple. First one, we have to make an opinion. Hang out with friends outside, stay at home. Those are the choices. My choice is this. I prefer to go out and hang out with friends outside rather than to stay at home and spend time on my own. So as you can see, I decided my opinion is that with the two choices, I want to, instead of staying at home, I want to go out, meet my friends, and hang out with them outside instead of my house. Okay? So, in order to explain that, we need to have 2 separate reasons, and each reason has to have a specific example or detail. Okay? Here's the first one. Remember the keyword was don't always have time, right? So let's go ahead and use that. Friends don't always have time to hang out, so I try to meet them whenever possible. Okay, so they don't have time all the time. Okay, they don't have time always. So because of that, okay, I want to meet them whenever they have the time. Okay, so the explanation, which comes with number 3. Here we go. As adults, we all have busy schedules, so we rarely have time for social events. So having the opportunity to meet is that much more meaningful. Okay, it's kind of a long sentence, but we have to have it, so it's an explanation. So here we go. As adults, children have more time, more free time. Adults, we don't have that much time because we're always busy working. So because of that, whenever we have time, we try to meet them. Okay, and so because it's so hard to find the free time altogether, it's very meaningful that way. Okay, it's very precious. Okay, here we go. Second reason, which comes to number 4. Additionally, hanging out with friends will give me more exposure to new things and experiences. Okay, so to tie in reason 1 and 2, I use the word additionally. In addition to, that's another one you can use. Or also, that's another one. Those are synonyms that you can switch out. Okay, so additionally, hanging out with friends will give me more exposure to new things and experiences. That's another brainstorming key. New things and experiences. Okay, if you want to, you can explain what the new things and experiences could be, but just to keep it simple, I left it at that. Here is the explanation of that. okay, which comes to number 5. I enjoy hearing many perspectives about various topics of interest, okay? So the key term, many perspectives, okay? Many perspectives, many points of view, okay? So here I say I enjoy hearing many perspectives because I have a perspective, my friend might have a different idea or belief. So we can talk about those and spend time. Okay, so that's what the meaning means, okay? Now for number 6, this is very important because you've stated your opinion side, then you talked about each reason with its own specific detail. So now we need to conclude, okay, and have a solid conclusion that explains why you explained all those, okay? What is the main idea? Okay, so here we go. Here is my example. For these reasons, that's key. I'd much rather go out and hang out with friends outside rather than to stay at home and spend time alone. Okay, so very important, guys. Okay, you have to mention for these reasons, or therefore, or you could say because of these reasons. Okay, that is very important because you're saying I did all these are the reasons. Okay, because of what I said earlier, because of these reasons, okay, my decision is to go out, hang out with friends and have a good time rather than being at home spending time by myself. Okay, so let's go ahead and read from the beginning all the way to the end, step 1 through 6. Here we go. I prefer to go out and hang out with friends outside rather than to stay at home and spend time on my own. Friends don't always have time to hang out, so I try to meet them whenever possible. As adults, we all have busy schedules, so we rarely have time for social events, so having the opportunity to meet is that much more meaningful. Additionally, hanging out with friends will give me more exposure to new things and experiences. I enjoy hearing many perspectives about various topics of interest. For these reasons, I'd much rather go out and hang out with friends outside rather than to stay at home and spend time alone. And then after this slide, you will go ahead and see the practice problem, practice assignment. Please go ahead and do that and record yourself, practice. And if you have any questions, go ahead and post them. The first 5 people who post will receive feedbacks from us. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.